Yeah, Alt is to hover over any of the cards and stuff.
That's so cool.
Greetings and welcome to Wizards of Fun. My name is Eric, and today I am beyond excited because a dear friend of mine who goes by the name of Mike, and him and I lived abroad in Japan together when we studied abroad there. We've played lots of video games, MMOs, and other trading card games together. And lately he's been asking me about this game I've been playing called Sorcery. So this is a video where I introduce him to the game through Tabletop Simulator. So if you happen to be new to the game and just would like to see what the basics of the game are explained, I think there is something to be learned in this video. Also the basics of how to play virtually through Tabletop Simulator. There is a little bit of a learning curve with the hotkeys and getting it installed and stuff like that. So I hope you can learn from that as well. I myself, I'm also trying to get better at teaching the game. I've been bringing this game to work, got some coworkers interested. Some of them even bought some product, which just makes me so happy that some of my efforts to try to, share this game with other people has so far gotten a few other people to try the game. And a few friends of mine, we've been playing like during the week after work on Tabletop Simulator, and that just makes me so happy. So yeah, so he wants to check out the game. This video is a little bit longer form, so if you are a veteran of the game and maybe aren't looking to learn the basics of the game or of Tabletop Simulator, this one may not be for you, but either way, I hope you find it entertaining. I've also linked a few socials down below, so if you'd like to check out some of the creative work and some podcasting that my buddy Mike does, please go give him a watch, please go give a listen, and leave a like. Without wasting any more time, let's get right into the game. Alrighty, welcome to Tabletop Simulator. Mike, how are we doing?
What's going on, man? Feeling good?
Dude, so welcome to your first, is this your first game of Sorcery?
First game, dude.
Dude,
First.
Nice. So, where did you just get back from? You said you went to the local game store and picked some stuff up?
Yes. Dude, I went to Hasty Goblin Games. Such a good name. In Bloomfield, New Jersey. And you told me about this game yesterday, and I got super excited. And I don't know why. There's something about it. The way you talked about it. The art. Just looking at the art. I saw your videos. How good. Like, I don't know. Just, it seems like an interesting game. And from what I see, everyone talking about it, it's just super fresh and people are really excited. The community's growing and I'm ready, dude. I want to dive in.
Dude, that warms my heart more than I can explain. Thanks for being here.
Yes,
for today, today's goal is to not only teach you the game, but also we're obviously playing on the virtual version of the game here. So we'll go over kind of some of the basics of Tabletop Simulator. So if you are watching this YouTube video, hopefully you also learn a little bit here today. Looks like Mike is figuring out how to hit the tab key.
What I just did.
Yeah, so you can draw, but you can also just hit tab. Generally, tab is used to pass the turn. So like I'll do all my stuff and then I'll do that, and that means I'm passing the turn. But you can draw lines. That's more for like Warhammer kind of things, but
cool. Because
we are in Tabletop Sim. Since you do have experience playing trading card games a little bit, I think you'll pick this game up naturally pretty quickly. But to start, let's go ahead and load in our decks. So for our first game, I was considering having us play with like meta decks, but let's just do the pre-cons today. I think that'll just be easy. So if you click on decks, the top 4 are the beta decks that you just bought yourself. And the bottom 4, they're from the alpha set that were available in the Kickstarter. So I don't personally own any of those cards. They're kind of expensive. They're not impossible to buy. But I'm more familiar with beta. So up to you on which avatar you'd like to try out today.
I was looking at the cards that I bought. I was opening up the packs, and I'm kind of interested in air.
Ooh, okay. Nice. Air. I think I'm just a fan of the water deck, so I'm going to pull that one up just because I'm, not because I feel like I'll have an edge, but I know how it plays a bit, and I think it'll be fun to show you kind of what water is trying to do. Okay, so both your avatar and my avatar are now in the field. You can use the Alt key to hover over any card in the game. So in the game, I believe this is true for all avatars, but if not, let's just say it is. All avatars have the basic ability at the top that says tap, play, or draw a site. So what that means is when we start the game, we're going to draw cards from both decks. And in order to play your sites, your land cards essentially onto the field, you have to tap your avatar in order to do so. So our first turns, no matter what like no matter what, your first turn has to be playing a site underneath your avatar or on this tile here. That will be so, and you'll see my avatar also has that ability at the top. Like all avatars have that. There might be an exception I'm not considering, but that's generally what they are. But then just below that, there's another ability. So go ahead and read your ability out loud, and I'll help explain it if there's nothing clear.
Got it. It's tap, target nearby location, deal damage to another random unit. They're equal to the sum of threshold, air threshold, on spells you've cast this turn. Huh.
Yeah, so let's say, and just to clarify, you probably saw in your rule book when you bought the beta, but a nearby is what you could consider like a, I've seen it described this way, like a chess king's move, where this is my king, so I can move, it's here, it's anything touching my avatar, including the tile that he's on. So that's a nearby. An adjacent is everything but the corners, so it's up, down, left, and right. Cool. So that can do nearby. So if you wanted to, for example, deal that damage from your avatar, you would just have to maybe make sure they're close enough that you could use the ability and ping my guy.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense, because you have to be nearby.
Interesting.
So if you in a single turn are able to cast maybe 2 spells, and in total they cost 3 air threshold, you'll deal 3 damage by tapping. Cool. So maybe a way to kill some minions, maybe a way to get a kill on myself. I'll go ahead and read mine out loud. It says tap, flood a site near your body of water until you do so again. Tap minions without submerge there, and they don't untap the next time they would. It's a bit of a mouthful, but and there's a few things within that. Flooding a site, basically, it doesn't kill anything, but if it was a land type, like not water type land, it now is water in addition to being a land. And that means a few things in the game. We'll get into it once we get in the match, but it also uses the word body of water. Let's say you cast a water site on your side of the field, and so am I. Any connecting water sites are a body of water, whether they're mine or yours.
Oh, wow.
So if I can get a water here and a water here and then here and then here, and it touches yours, that connects into one body of water. So as long as something is near my body of water, I can tap, grab a flood token, let's say I don't know, place it here. It floods this site. So if it wasn't already a water site, it now has water in addition to whatever it already has. And everything that's on it gets tapped if it doesn't have submerge, which we'll also get into in a moment. But it's basically it's like a swimming ability. And so it's a way to control them because it'll tap them down and then they don't untap during their turn. My deck is trying to kind of control the field, so to speak. So we'll get to that naturally just as we play. Would you like to roll to see who goes first?
Let's do it.
All right, go ahead and grab that D20 there. Here you go.
Oh, got a 19.
Ooh, a nat 19 against my nat 17. Dude, that's pretty good. So, would you like to go first?
Isn't second always usually better?
So
I'll go first.
Yeah. So I'll just quickly say this: there's obviously exceptions, but generally in other trading card games, for example, like Magic, going first is almost always preferred. In this game as well, it was shown that there was about I think it was like a 60% win rate for those who go first. So what they added to kind of help mitigate that, and it's kind of a recent thing, and people have received it pretty well, is a rule called the second seer. I think that's what it's called, second seer rule, where if you're going first, we're both going to draw our cards and do our mulligans and stuff. But once we've landed on the hand we're going to keep, I get to scry one, which means I take a look at the top card of either deck, my sites or my spells, and I get to look at it and decide if I want to keep it on top or put it at the bottom. So it's a way for me to kind of filter my next draw a little bit. And I think people appreciate that. Like if you go second, you're already behind. Hey, at least I get to look at my cards a little bit. Like it seems pretty fair. So that's I never mind going second, but if I win the roll, I personally always go first.
I'll go first.
So to shuffle your deck, because they're not shuffled by default, that's one key thing. When you load these decks in, you want to make sure you shuffle them. You're going to hover over the deck and press the R key. And you'll want to do that for both decks.
Oh.
Nice and shuffle. There you go. So in order to, what we're going to do is we're going to draw 3 cards from both decks. So hover over the deck and press the 3 on your keyboard. And then just wait. If it doesn't load, like press 3 and wait. It's a little slow sometimes. Just let it do its thing. Boom. Cool. So what you are looking for here. So in this game, mulliganing, it works similar to 5-card draw poker, where you can put back any amount of cards and then draw that many again for both decks. So say I don't want this spell and I don't want 2 of these sites. I can put 2 sites back, draw 2 sites, put 1 spell back, draw 1 spell, and then we're done. Got it. So you can only do it 1 time, but this kind of helps you filter your first hand. So like I see, actually, I don't think I have any reason to not keep this hand, so I'm gonna keep my hand. But if there are any cards you want to mulligan, let me know and I can tell you how to do it.
I'll mulligan 2 cards.
Okay. When you click and hold on a card, you'll see, I think you're the color red, so you should see like a red square pop up, like lines around your hand. Once you drag the card outside of that square, it's revealed. So if you don't want to so yeah, as soon as you do this, you can see my card and I can see yours. So what you want to do is you want to grab the card and within that box, press F to flip it over, then drag it out.
Got you.
So now it's flipped. So go ahead and grab all the cards that you want to mulligan and place them like that. Okay. Now to mulligan the card, what you're going to do is you're going to click and hold on it. And now hold right click. And now hover it over your spellbook. That just went to the bottom. And then do the same for that one. Now press 1 on both of them. Congratulations, you finished your first task in tabletop, flipping over a card without revealing it. I didn't even really know that's how that worked, so I'm glad we went over that. So you have your hand, I'm keeping my hand. And before we start, since I'm going second, I will do the second Seer Scry. So the way to do that in tabletop is I basically pull off 1 card. And I mean, I don't think you can do this with my card. But if you were to do it to one of your own, you hold Alt. Hey, you hold Alt and then hold Shift, and I can look at it without flipping it. So I see what it is now, and I'll keep it on top. So I'm gonna put it back. You couldn't see it, could you? Or can you?
If I press Shift, I can see it.
Really? Like if you hold Alt and Shift, it you can see what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. So, hey, I guess what's nice on my end is I can see that you saw it. So like if we were in like an event, I'd be like, hey, like you looked at my card. Yeah, exactly. So the game does have a way of showing you how your opponent's looking at your card. So cool. All right. I wish there was a virtual handshake. I don't think there is, but I'll just kind of touch hands here and okay. So to start, you will not draw anything since you're going first. But among your sites, you're going to play one of them under your avatar. So you would tap your avatar and then play a site. And to tap the avatar, you can press E. I think, okay, so do you see on the top of your screen where it shows rotation degrees on like the top right?
Yes.
Click that and change 90. It to 90. Yeah. That'll save permanently. Cool. And you can press E to rotate this way or hold Q to rotate the other way. Or hold it and spin forever and then like fly around. It's pretty fun. Yeah, so go ahead and tap your guy and then you'll play a site and then we'll see what site you pick. Okay.
Do I do it underneath him or something? Or
yeah, it'll go underneath. Yep. And generally sites that you play on your side, you'll pull kind of to the bottom of that square just so it's clear that it's yours. Yeah. Cool. And so go ahead and read your site.
So right here's the Gothic Tower. Cool art. Genesis. If this is the only Gothic Tower you control, gain 1 mana this turn. It's mana, right?
Yep. Right. Yeah, so that means right now you actually have 2 mana that you could spend, but it's only for this turn. So if you want to play a different site and save that for another turn to like ramp up, that's another option.
I didn't read. I'm an idiot.
You're good. You're good. And sorcery generally allows takebacks as well, because like it's only a benefit to me that I know what you have in your hand if I let you take it back. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, like, I mean, you gave me the upper hand, so I don't mind.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
just hate to see you waste a Gothic Tower, but it's also your first game, so I don't have to guide you too much here. Like, we can just play.
Yeah.
But
unfortunately, I'm gonna keep that there.
okay, sounds good. All right, so and then if you want to pass me the turn, go ahead and just throw one of these on my side of the field. A tab. All right, my turn. So I will draw for the turn. You saw what I had, so I'll go ahead and draw it, my Riptide, since you cheated. And yeah, so let's play my first site. So I'm going to tap, and I will play a Spring River. Spring River says, look at your next spell, and you may put it on the bottom of your spellbook. So I essentially get to scry. So you don't get to do this. Don't look at it. Don't do it. Ooh, that's a guy. I'm gonna keep that on top. And I have 1 mana, but I can't use it, so I'm gonna pass the turn.
Cool.
Oh, and then to start your turn, click on that turn start button, and that'll untap all your stuff. And then now you can choose to draw either a spell or a site. Most of the time, you would prefer to draw more spells than sites.
Oh, really?
But it's totally up to you.
Minions and all this stuff can only go on a site, right?
Yeah, if you want to cast a minion, you have to cast it to your own site. Unless there's like an exception. Yeah.
Okay. I'm actually gonna do another site just to be unorthodox.
Yeah.
God dang it.
The towers.
All right. It's just towers on towers. So I'm putting on Dark Tower. It's basically the same thing as Gothic Tower, which it seems like all the kind of set cards are kind of like that in this set. So interesting.
So you have 3 mana.
3 mana.
Yep.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is cast or play.
Yeah.
My Spectral Stalker.
Oh, nice. All right.
Oh wait, he has Void Walk, so
Yes,
that means
sir.
I can go anywhere, right?
Bro, you could put it right here.
Really, or is it only adjacent to one of your characters?
Void Walk. So let's briefly brush over the different zones in the game. So in Sorcery, you have 3 areas. I believe I'm right here. I'm not a judge, but it's the surface, the subsurface, and the void. So anything outside of the sites is considered the void, and anything without Void Walk would otherwise die. So that card is specifically, it wants to be in the void. And because it can be in the void, it can be cast. It's kind of an exception. It can be cast anywhere that has void on the field. So if I had 2 sites there, you couldn't do that. But since it's void, you can cast it right there and start attacking me in the face next turn.
Interesting.
So you will have summon sickness on this turn. Yeah.
Technically, that my first turn, could I have played that?
Yes. And if you want to takesies backsies that, like if you had that in your hand, I truly would allow it. It's fine. Like
it's fine.
Okay. But yes, you could have. Yeah.
Cool. All right. I will. And it comes in tapped, right?
It doesn't come in tapped, but it has summon sickness. And there's a reason it's not tapped. Nope, it doesn't have to tap. The reason you don't want to tap it is in order to defend, you have to be untapped. So like if you played that there and then I for whatever somehow like attacked into it, you could defend with it. And that's okay. Like with summon sickness, that's fine. You just can't tap on the turn that it comes in. But once it's my turn, it could. Yeah.
So I have 1 more mana. I'm good. I'm gonna give the old tab.
Alrighty.
Right there.
That sounds good. Let's untap and I will go for a spell. I guess I'll just do it just to play the game. I'm gonna tap and play a site here. And it's a Summer River. You'll see a theme here. There's Spring River and there's Summer River. They do the same thing. So I get to scry something off of my spell book. So I'll take a look, hold Alt and Shift to look at it. Ooh, it's a good card, but it's expensive, so I'm putting it on the bottom. I then have 2 mana, and I'm going to, in order to get away from your Spectral Stalker, I'm going to pay 2 mana, and I'm going to cast a Riptide. Riptide says target water site pulls in an above ground unit it's adjacent to, and then I draw a card. So I'm going to target this site and have it pull my guy up.
Whoa.
And I'll draw.
Huh.
So what that did is now when I pass to you, your guy can't hit my avatar because it cannot attack diagonally. It has to be adjacent.
Oh. I was going to ask about attacking because when I was reading it, it was kind of confusing. Is it like it has to be adjacent and it has to be the start of a new turn, or is it like I heard it was? I was reading like move and attack.
Yeah.
So if I move here, then can I attack you?
Yeah. Well, that's a very good question, and it's a little strange, but I hope that this makes a little sense. So the action of moving and attacking is actually one action. And
okay.
I'll go ahead and untap my avatar and like move around just to kind of demonstrate. So if I wanted to move to this site and attack it, you do what's called a move and attack. So you tap, move, and attack. You could alternatively tap, move nowhere, and just attack here. Like if I wanted to attack your site and I was already on it.
Uh-huh.
I could alternatively tap, move, and not attack. But the move of move and attack is called move and attack. However,
sorry.
Go ahead.
Would it be like if I was to attack you can attack sites, right?
You can. Yes.
So the site that it's not like you attack, like I move here and I tap and then I attack here.
No.
It's like I attack this square.
Correct. Yeah, you would tap, move, and
That's
attack.
what I was confused about.
Yep. Yeah, it's one movement, and you attack the one that you land on.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Also, I'm sorry, does an action like a move, does that cost a mana?
No. So you're asking, yeah, so you can do one move and attack per minion per turn, assuming it doesn't have summon sickness, like it didn't come in that turn.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
if you move and attack with this once, it's now like tapped and it's there and it's kind of done.
Got you. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna try something cool, but I'm gonna first draw. For some reason, I have to do this every time, and my cat is attacking my microphone. Give me a sec.
Sure.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna tap. I'm gonna play a lone tower.
Damn! All the towers. Okay.
All the towers out. Since I have 4 mana, right?
You have 4 mana.
All right, cool. I'm gonna play Thunderstorm.
Ooh.
Which at the end of the turn deal 3 damage to a random unit atop affected sites. Then you may move Thunderstorm 1 step last 3 of your turns. Oh wait, does that mean like where this Thunderstorm is?
All right. So this is cool that you're playing this. So if you look at the description of the card, it says an exceptional aura. And again, the capitalized words are the ones that are actual like game mechanics. Everything else is flavor text. So an exceptional aura of tempestuous fury, it's an exceptional aura is like what it is. And an aura card is actually cast at the intersection of 4 sites. And there doesn't have to be sites there for it to cast. Like you can put it right here. So what that means is at the end of your turn, you'll deal 3 damage to a random unit within these 4 sites, which I'm the only unit. So I would take the 3 and it'll last for 3 turns. So this, like, we'll probably get a die here and flip it to a 3 if I can. I don't know if I can flip this die over, but
I think you can right click and then rotation value 3.
Oh, nice. So we'll make that. So I think when you pass, because this is 3 of your turns, right? So this would be like 1, 2, and then 3. So this is 3, 2, and then 1, and then it'll, okay.
Cool.
Nice. Yep. And you have 4 mana. You've got 3 air threshold, so that works. So at the end of your turn, you're going to deal 3 damage to the only unit within the affected sites, which is me, and I'll take 3, assuming you're passing the turn now.
I also wanted to use move and attack with my spectral stalker.
Forgive me.
And attack your site.
So over here, I'll hit -2. I take 2. You did hit my site, and I took 2 straight to the face.
So when you attack a site, what happens?
Yeah. So
You just take 2 damage.
So if you successfully attack a site and I can't defend it, I lose that much life, like to my life points. And
I guess technically you can block, right, with your avatar or no?
if he wasn't untapped or if he wasn't tapped.
I got you.
So right now you're good. You're doing the right thing. Like I would do exactly what you just did.
Cool.
And then again, just to reiterate, I think I've talked to you about it before, but for anyone new to the game, similar to Magic, you have 20 life, but a couple of differences. You can never go above 20 life in this game. And once you get me or I get you to 0, the game doesn't end. We go to what's called Death's Door. And the turn that you get put on Death's Door, your avatar is immune for the remainder of that turn. But any turn after that, if they take 1 damage, then that player loses. So your goal right now, and so is mine, is, I mean, we might have other goals in mind, but really we're trying to get each other to death's door and then deal a final killing blow on the avatar itself. So you attacking my site is exactly what you want to be doing.
Ooh.
Alrighty.
All right.
And then assuming you pass the turn.
Yep.
I get shocked for 3. And since it's my avatar that gets shocked for 3, go straight to my life points.
Woo!
Gosh darn it. And I'll maybe flip this to a 2 just to show that it's used 1. And then I will untap. Oh, and you also have the option to move that thunderstorm 1 step. Did you want to move it or leave it there?
Oh, really?
Yeah, at the end it says then you may move the thunderstorm 1 step. So if you predict
Whoa.
where you think I'll go or something, you can do that.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna actually move it right here.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. You know what? I think I can survive one more hit. So I'm going to tap. I'm going to play another river. It's an autumn river. It does the same thing. All the sites in this deck, I think, are just rivers. And I'm going to look at my top spell. I don't want to keep this card, so I'm going to put it at the bottom. I've got 3 mana. And I am going to spend it to cast a Coral Reef Kelpie. It's a 3 power, so with your stalker at 2 power, if they were to fight, I would survive and I would win.
Oh wow!
So yours has a 2 and mine has a 3. That like basically means 3 power and 3 toughness. If you only see one number, that's what that means.
Gotcha.
Attack power and defense power are both that.
So you can throw if I'm on a site, you can throw something on top of that site.
Yeah, so there's no limit to how many things can be on a site. So things can get messy in this game. Yeah, things can get a little crazy. All right, Mike, so we just are running into one of our first bugs here in Tabletop Simulator. Our mana is not displaying correctly. So I would just say that we ignore using that for mana spending. And you just know, like, okay, you have 3 sites. Like in a real game with paper, you're generally just like using your visuals to see how much you have anyway. Like I know I have 3 water threshold and I have 3 mana every turn, right? So sorry about that, but we'll survive. So with that, I will pass the turn.
All right, turn start.
So yeah, essentially,
this guy's dead or.
No, since I did cast a guy on top of him, but he had summon sickness, so I couldn't attack with it. However, if your stalker tries to move an attack here, I can move and defend.
Gotcha.
In which case it would die. So I think your stalker is probably not going to survive. Like it's not looking.
Well, can't I move to avoid and then you not be able to?
Oh, actually, no. You're totally right. Yes, you can. Yes.
Cool. Let me.
You're already learning the game.
First.
Nice.
I'm gonna just do this because it sounds kind of cool.
Yeah.
I am gonna use teleport.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna teleport my spectral stalker out over here.
Nice.
That works, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Let me reread it. Teleport an ally to the surface of a target site. Yep. Your spectral stalker survives.
Heck yeah. All right. And
from there, yeah.
Can't really do anything else. So I am going to pass.
One thing you can do, just FYI, you teleported teleported your stalker, but you could still move and attack this site here if you wanted to.
Oh.
Since I can't defend it.
Well, you know what? Now that you say that, I'm going to do that.
Cool. And I'll take 2. And then another... Oh, did our lives get reset? I think I was at 15.
Yeah. Yeah, I was 15.
And now it looks like weird. So I'm at 13. Another thing, too, is just as like a note, you don't have to play a site this turn, but if your avatar isn't doing anything, you can also tap it to draw a site. Meaning if you don't want to have to draw one on a later turn. If you're like, I don't have anything to do, I don't need to play my site this turn, I'm just going to draw a site. So generally, like if you have nothing else to do, you would just do that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I am going to then pass turn, and I'm trying to think, should I move the thunderstorm?
So are you not going to use your avatar's ability? You probably should, but it's up like there's no reason to keep them untapped.
Really. Tap. Okay.
Like you can do that now. Like before you pass. I thought
it took like mana for some reason. Okay, cool. No. I'll do that.
So tap and then go ahead and draw a site to do that. Yeah.
Site. It's not okay. Cool.
So you got that, and then at the end of your turn, I will take 3 for sure, and then you can decide if you want to move it.
I guess, yeah, I'll move it over here.
Yeah, smart. Nice. And I'll make that a 1.
Can your avatar move to one of my sites? I guess, yeah, you can move to any site, right?
I can. I mean, it's risky because now if you attack my avatar, I take life damage, right? But also notice that your avatar has power 1. So you can attack with your avatar if you want.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to pass then. And I'm good.
Sounds good to me. Let's see. I'm gonna untap. Okay.
It's looking a little tough, Eric.
Hey now. I think I'm gonna need that. Sort of pissed me off. No, I'm going to get a site. Ooh. Oh, you're not going to like this, Mike. So,
oh no.
I'm going to tap my... I guess, wait. Yeah, I would have to tap the avatar. So, I'm going to tap, and I'm going to play...
Wait, I'm sorry. Would the thunderstorm kill your Kelpie?
So...
Or was it after I moved it?
It was here. It deals the damage, and then you move it. So, like on the next turn,
okay, got you.
Yeah, got you. It moves after it deals the damage, I believe.
I got you.
You. So I'm not sure where I want to play this, but I think, well, that thing's gonna die next turn anyway. Your thunderstorm, that is. So maybe I will just play this up here. All right, I'm gonna cast an Undertow. It says, Genesis, staying within this body of water, move a target unit 1 step. And so I have a couple options here. I could, since your guy is in my body of water, I could like move him in here and then I could attack it. Or I could move my guy up here and then attack over here. I think I'd rather...
Just leave it and I'll die.
Yeah, I think I'm going to move my Kelpie up here. I'll then move and attack your Spectral Stalker like that.
Ooh.
Killing it.
Ha, cool.
So that'll go in your grave. Now my Kelpie's safe of your Thunderstorm. My Wave Shaper is not safe, unfortunately. But I do have 4 mana. Actually, I apologize. Do you mind? This is kind of a sorcery-ism. Do you mind if I do that a little differently?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, so your Spectral Stalker is still there. I cast Undertow. I'm actually going to pull my Wave Shaper over here.
Uh-huh.
I'm then going to... I have 4 mana. I'm going to spend 3 of it to cast Drown on your Spectral Stalker.
Whoa.
And actually, wait, now that I do that, that's actually not very good because my Kelpie is still going to take 3 damage. Okay, hang on now. I'm not playing very well.
No, you can't take it back twice.
I'm not playing very well here. Yeah, the only exception is if like I attack and you say, okay, I'll block like this. At that point, I can't go, oh, never mind, because you've revealed how you would block. Like I can't do that. But Um,
No, it's all good. Let's do it.
shoot. What is
I
within
think
your
that
body of
first is
water?
probably better.
Yeah, because I was thinking
When you're
here.
submerged, like if I'm submerged, I just can't do anything with them, I guess.
Yeah,
that-
so if I submerge your unit and it doesn't have this. So see how my Kelpie has the submerge keyword?
Yep.
Oh, I guess let's talk about that for a sec. If Kelpie gets submerged, he goes under the water into the subsurface. And he survives down there. So in sorcery, you have the surface, but you also have the subsurface. And the subsurface underwater sites is like a body of water. Meaning like I can literally like go underwater and swim around underneath the subsurface within this body of water.
Like
It's
you
like
can
a
move to the
separate
end
layer.
of it with one turn.
Say again?
Can you move like at wherever you want in that?
No.
river kind of area?
It's still
Or is this
regular
one space?
movement. Yeah, it's still regular.
Okay,
It's
cool.
just on a separate level. So if you were to like shoot a fireball at my Kelpie, it would fly over it because it's underwater.
Cool.
However, since your Spectral Stalker does not have submerge, and I submerge it, it will die.
What? That's crazy.
So-
sorry.
No, yeah, and I don't even know how I wanted to do this. I think what I am gonna do, like, because I had that there, you had
sorry.
this here, I had my drown here. You're good, and I have 4 mana. I am going to pull my Kelpie forward. I'm going to move an attack here to get you for 3.
Okay.
I will then spend 3 to drown your Spectral Stalker.
Okay.
And then I'll spend my final mana to cast a Porcupine Pufferfish here. This one has 2 keywords. It says lethal and submerge. So it can submerge, but lethal is equivalent to death touch in magic, meaning if this deals damage to any of your units, those units will die.
Does it count for the avatar too?
No, just a minion.
Okay, cool.
And that will be my turn. I pass.
Dang. Okay.
So water likes to pull things around and
That's cool.
drown things. Yeah, it's fun.
That's an interesting kind of
Flavor.
tactic there. I like
Yeah.
it.
I like water a lot personally. It's not the strongest archetype in the game, but it's a lot of fun.
Ooh. Hold on. Oh, is the thunderstorm gone now? I'm guessing.
No,
Or it's after
it'll
this
do
turn.
one more. Yeah, it'll do one more.
Okay. Then I am gonna. Let's see here. Let me do this first. That guy's dead. Now, if a card says target location, do something at like a target location. Does that mean I can play it anywhere, or is it like?
I would have to see the
Like,
card, but I think you're right. Yes. If it says target location, then yeah. I don't see why not.
Interesting.
Yeah, if it says target nearby or target adjacent, that's different. It has to be cast. Here's another thing, by the way. So in sorcery, when you're casting a spell, you choose which of your spellcasters is casting it. So avatars by default are a spellcaster. So like all of our spells we've been casting are coming from our avatar. But there are cards in the game that are spellcasters in and of themselves. So like you could have a spellcaster like over here and shoot a fireball from here as opposed to from here, for example. So just if it says like target nearby something, you can have your other spellcaster that's closer be the one casting it so that it's actually nearby, if that makes sense.
Got you. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna play a Dark Tower right here.
Okay.
So I have 4 mana, and I'm gonna use Chain Lightning on your Kelpie and do it. I'm guessing I can do it twice, so I can do 4 damage for all my mana.
So let's see. It costs 2 to cast it, so you have 2 mana remaining. You'll deal 2 damage to a target unit nearby. And let's see. So if my Kelpie is there, so it's nearby any number of times, and then you may spend 2 to additionally target a new unit nearby the previous. So yeah. So basically what you can do is, but it's only 2 damage.
I think it says a new unit though, right?
Yeah, so unfortunately the way this would work is you would hit my Kelpie for 2 and then pay 2 to hit my you could hit my pufferfish, but it
And you
won't
know
kill
what?
my Kelpie.
You know what? So nearby. Okay, so I'm gonna do that,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna do all right, so I'm gonna hit your Kelpie for 2. And I'm gonna hit your pufferfish for 2.
Okay.
All right, so
Oh, I see what you're doing.
let's
Yeah.
do that. So
Okay.
that goes. So this goes here. This goes
Well,
here.
the
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. I'm gonna boom.
Move and attack.
Your damn
Nice.
Kelpie. And
All right.
mess him up.
You will take some damage, but I think what you're doing is good. You'll take
Yeah.
3, and I'll take none, but my Kelpie dies.
Cool.
Very well played. Love it. Look at that. Wipe the board. And then you pass the turn and hit me for 3 more. Ugh!
Woo!
Mike, you're crushing me here. All right, so Thunderstorm has now subsided. Thank goodness. But you literally wiped the whole board. Look at that. Like, your avatar is there, my avatar is there, and
That's sick.
dude,
We just have like a mirrored image right now.
dude, I'm about to come get you. Let's see. 4 or 5. I'm gonna. So this is where like drawing a sight stinks because I need it to cast a spell, but I wish I could grab another spell. So I am gonna grab a sight to get my 5th mana.
You can tap your guy, can't you?
You can, but in order to play a sight, you have to tap it. So you're wasting a turn. Like I couldn't tap, draw a sight, and then still play that sight in the same turn. If that makes sense. You're passing the chance to play that sight for the turn in order to draw a sight that you can play next turn. The act of drawing a sight and the act of playing a sight both require you to tap.
Oh.
So you choose.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of those things where like if you don't like, well, I don't need to play a sight this turn, for example, then you don't draw a sight and then you just tap your wave shaper or your avatar to draw a sight for the next turn. You know, it's like if you can do it, then you might as well. But in this case, I do need my 5th mana. So I drew a sight. I'm going to tap to play the sight. And I'm going to play the Maelstrom. What I deem the toilet bowl. Because what this card says is at the start of your turn, you may pull in each minion in this body of water 1 step. So that means, like my body of water is currently my water sites and that's it. However, my avatar has the ability of being able to flood one of your sites, turning it into a water site. So if I were to put that, say, here, and then at the start of the turn, I can start pulling your units toward the Maelstrom into the toilet bowl. So this card can be pretty hilarious.
That's sick.
We'll see if I actually can utilize it here. But I will spend my 5 mana to cast the big dog, the Anui Undine. It's an exceptional spirit born of the sea. And I think it says born, or does it say horn? Yeah, it says born. It has submerge, but it has +1 power for each site in her body of water, which is currently 5.
Oh my goodness.
That's the 5/5. Pass the turn. Woo.
Oh. Dude, I love how like crazy it all is. It's sick.
Dude, and this is the wonderful thing about sorcery. You and I could play the same decks against each other 10 times, and every match will be different. It's crazy. This game is the best. It's so much fun.
I've been saving this, but I'm going to play it.
Let's do it.
Observatory.
Nice.
I don't know what this really does, but
yeah. So
like how I know what it does, but I don't know how do we do that?
Yeah. So this is
I just draw 3 and then put them back any order.
What you can do, what a lot of people do instead of drawing them is click and then quickly drag one, like click and then just drag to the left. Now do that 2 more times, kind of like next to it. Yeah. Now you hold Alt and Shift on all 3 of those. Look at them. Then you can rearrange them, put them back in whatever order you want. So whichever one you want to draw next turn, put that out. You'll want that on top. I find this card, it just shows me like my next 3 cards are all bad draws. It's like, oh, I just get a glimpse into my bleak future of the next 3 turns. Like, oh,
Okay.
Yep.
Dude,
and
you
then
saw him.
I did not.
Oh, I'm right.
That was I for one do not cheat. Yeah. At least not yet. Yeah.
So do I have to can I move first and then play a card? Or is there like an order to that?
No, there's no phases in this game. You can do anything in any order. So what, like if you want to cast a spell and then you want to move your guy, or you want to, whatever you want to do, it can happen in any order.
So I can move my Spark Mage back here.
You'll have to tap to do it though.
No problem.
If that matters. Okay.
I will
Cool.
play a Plumed Pegasus.
Nice.
Which is an airborne 3/3. Is that a 3/3, I guess?
That is 3/3. Yep. That's correct.
Cool.
Let's talk about airborne for a second.
Yes.
So airborne, you've played Magic, so you know it's kind of similar where like airborne units can get over if they don't have a creature with reach. It's the same thing in this game, except it's called actually I think that's what it's called, right? That are ranged actually. But although you have airborne, you're still on the surface like anything else. Like these are both on the surface. The only difference is that I can't attack into your flyer as a non-ranged unit or a non-flyer. However, if you move and attack your next turn here onto my surface, it's assumed, if you think of it almost like D&D, your Pegasus is flying down to like physically hit the site. My unit can block at that time, at that point. But while it's like just sitting there, I can't actively attack into it.
Got you.
Also, airborne units are the only units that can move and attack or move diagonally.
Ooh.
Which is a huge upside. Like more than you may realize right now. Yeah. Very, very good.
Cool.
All right, cool. With that, I'll take my turn.
I have it. Oh, hold on, boy. Hold on. Hold on, boy. Now,
gosh,
hold on. So I summoned that. So I have 2 more mana left.
You do.
Now, I am.
Yeah, sorry, I got all laced you there. I thought you were done.
Hold on. Oh, I had a question. Can you like that card drown? Can you drown an airborne target?
You can drown a unit. Yes, I could drown an airborne unit if it's on a water site. I can't drown you on that tower.
Got you.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I'm playing Lightning Bolt.
No! All right.
So that's a whole 3 damage to you, buddy.
It is. I'm down to 4, my friend. What is going on here?
And I got a plan, buddy.
Oh, dude, I like your die card on top of the dice there. Little tower. You can make it. We can make a little house of cards.
That's awesome. It's taking too long to play, dude.
Yeah. Like, if I start seeing you stacking cards, that's a sign for me to hurry up. Alrighty. Okay, this is something I actually don't know, and we might want to quickly look up. So if you read the Maelstrom, it says at the start of your turn. I think that's after I draw, but I actually don't know. I don't know if it matters, but it's. I believe I draw my card and then I pull things, but I actually might.
The start sounds like the first thing you do.
Well, let's take this opportunity to do the first time that we look at the codex. If you go to curioso.io, they have what's called the codex, and it's basically like the lexicon of the deeper rules. So I'm going to type like start phase. The start phase is the first phase you complete during your turn. Follow these steps in order. All abilities that last until next turn now end. All of your cards untap. All of your sites and other cards provide their mana for the turn. Trigger and resolve abilities that happen at the start of the turn. Then you draw a card from either your spellbook or your atlas.
There we go.
And yeah, okay. There we have the answer. So the codex on the Curioso website is a very useful tool, even in like tournaments before you ask for a judge, because it's sometimes not clear. So now we know. So before I draw, I can choose to pull all units within this body of water one step toward the maelstrom, or all minions rather. Sorry. And you know what? I'm actually going to choose to do so. So I'm going to pull my Undyne here strategically. You'll see what I'm up to here in a moment. But I'm going to pull that over there. And then I'm going to draw a spell as opposed to a sight. Okay. So my Undyne is at 5 here, but I'm going to do something a little tricky.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to finally use my Wave Shaper's ability. So I'm going to tap.
Ooh.
And I'm going to flood the site that has your Pegasus on it. And it's going to do a few things. It turns your site into a water in addition to an air. So it's connected to my body of water. So Undyne is now a 6-power creature. Your Pegasus not having submerge will get tapped and will not untap during your next turn. This also means your Pegasus cannot defend. I'm going to move and attack the site for 6.
Whoa.
Gotcha.
That's cool.
That's pretty fun, right? Yeah.
Wait. Oh, God. What?
Is it broken? Let's see. I think there's objects in the game like life counters. Let me see. Counter or timer. I'm going to spawn this timer. Let's use that instead. Welcome to Sorcery. Yeah, welcome to Tabletop Sim. It's pretty... Hey, it's goofy, but it works. So just make that 14. You'll be taking 6.
Damn.
Big swing.
What?
That was
That's
a big swing.
Crazy.
And I haven't even spent any mana. I'm gonna... Go ahead.
Does flooded last like forever?
So this particular generally yes, but this flood says flood a site until you do so again, meaning that if I was to use that ability again on this site, this specific flood would move. So this flood is attached to my avatar.
Got you.
I have 5 mana still, so I'm gonna pay 2 of it and cast a Polar Bears down here. Polar Bears reads, and I don't know why it's sideways for me. What, dude? When I hold Alt, it's sideways. I don't know why.
I think you can change it while you do it.
Oh, that's probably why. That's hilarious. So, Polar Bears reads, can move as if the top and bottom edges of the realm were connected.
What?
I can move and attack here next turn.
Are you kidding me?
Faster.
Whoa.
The Polar Bears, dude.
That's cool.
And it thematically makes sense, right? They're like Antarctic, North Pole, South Pole. It's like, oh, it makes sense. Like, yeah.
So is my Pegasus now like still tapped?
It is still tapped for this turn.
Oh, dude, you are.
So you're going to need a solution to my Undyne.
Lucky, dude.
Luck had nothing to do with it. I am the Wave Shaper.
Oh, dude. Dude, you were so lucky. I'm not even kidding. Wait. Hold on.
I can't wait to see what you have.
Hold on.
Remember, Death's Door is not the end. I mean, you have me at 4. So if you can shoot another lightning bolt and ping me somehow, you're not far from getting me to Death's Door as well.
Trying to my Spark Mage. So that second ability, target nearby location, deal damage to another random unit there equal to the sum of air on spells you've cast this turn.
Yeah, so if you cast, so like that lightning bolt you cast, for example, you cast that, and then if you tap your Spark Mage, you could ping something nearby for 1 damage.
That sucks. I don't like that.
No, but if you the idea is that if you cast like 2 spells and then, okay, now you have 3 threshold, you then tap and hit something for 3. That's kind of the idea.
True. So when does the flood go away?
That flood's there until I do so again. It does now. Your guy will untap.
Really?
It's only for 1 turn that untap thing happens. If you read it, I know it's kind of a lot of it's a lot of text, but it says tap minions without submerge there, and they don't untap the next time that they would. It's just once. However, there's nothing stopping me from using that ability again next turn and tapping him down again. The wheels are starting to turn, though. You're like starting to see the cool combos and stuff you can do in this game. It's basically like unlimited. It's super cool.
So I'm kind of trapped here with my Spark Mage, right?
In what way?
I can't like move anywhere
You could move up.
into the flood.
Yeah, so flooding actually doesn't mean like inaccessible or deadly. It's just water now. That's all it means.
What would that do to me? Nothing.
No, nothing. You'd be fine.
Tell me if this works because
Yeah.
I might have won.
Whoa.
So I lightning bolt here.
Yeah.
3 damage.
Yeah.
Now if I move up and then use my ability.
There's only one problem with that. Is you have to tap to use your ability, and to move requires a tap as well.
Oh.
So you'd have to move your Spark Mage up there with like a teleport or something.
Now if I place a minion into the flooded area, does it die?
No.
Oh, that was drown. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go.
It's just water in addition to an air site.
Buck wild and throw this guy in here.
Woo! The Apprentice Wizard. Yeah.
And draw a spell, dude.
So you're at 1 threshold with your ability there if you can make that work. Yep. So you'll draw a spell.
And the Apprentice Wizard can't attack right now, right?
Not right now.
I'm gonna have to pass, dude.
Alrighty. So I'll do this in the order that it says to. I need to untap. Start of turn. Just for fun, I'm going to use the Maelstrom ability and pull every minion toward the Maelstrom 1 step.
No.
So these are coming with me. So I've got that. I've got you at 8 life. My Undyne is at 6. So I think...
I'm sorry. Is there any way I can tap my guy?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Yep. No, what you just did, I still do every day. Like, oh, and I'll tap to draw sight. Like after I've already passed, it's like, it's fine. I will draw a spell for turn. You're not gonna like that. Okay. You're not gonna be stoked about that. I'm gonna move and attack my polar bears into your Apprentice Wizard.
Okay.
Which is a 1 power, and I'll explain why. Since your wizard is right there, if my Undyne attacked here, you could move to block with it and just chump the damage. But I don't want you to do that, so I'm gonna attack it with my polar bears to get rid of it. Sorry, yeah, you got it.
Yep.
I'm gonna do that. I can't do both of the things I want to do here. You're at 8, so I think I'm just gonna have to do the thing. I'm going to spend 3 of my 5 mana. No, sorry, 4. And I'm going to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to cast an aura right here called Flood. So it doesn't kill anything, but all sites are flooded. They're water sites. So that increases my Undyne's power because it's all connected. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to move and attack you for 8. Get you to death's door.
Oh, really?
Because you have 8 life, I think.
How do you attack? Oh, the site you attack.
I'm attacking the site.
Oh, I'm such an idiot.
It's a close game. And then my Wave Shaper is here. Your Pegasus is going to untap this next turn. So what I think I'm gonna have to do is tap, and I'm gonna move this flood here. And so my polar bears won't untap during my next turn, and your Pegasus won't either. And I'll pass turn. So your Pegasus is tapped.
Oh, it's tapped still.
Because I just redid it. Yeah.
So these two are water.
Yes, and this one.
Oh my goodness.
Water's pretty fun, but that's kind of all it's trying to do is connect water. So in like pro matches, water seems to do a little bit less well than some of the aggro like fire and other archetypes, but I like it a lot. I think it's a lot of fun, and it can do very well. So my goal now at this point is just to hit your avatar for 1. So you're kind of in a like I need to defend my avatar sort of position. So like my This guy, if he untaps and goes in here next turn,
Yeah, it's
you know,
over.
that'll end the game. So you'll
Now,
either want to
does he has to attack? Can he attack the site, or that doesn't do damage?
no more.
Let that
Yeah,
flow.
sites are no longer a thing.
Okay, cool.
Also, just to note, you cannot gain life at this point. Now that you're at door,
Got you.
you can gain
Okay.
life until you go to door.
Oh yeah, I want to ask: are flooded my flooded sites that if you flooded, are those is the mana taken away, or are they still the mana's there?
You actually gain water threshold. You don't lose anything. You gain water threshold, and you still have air.
So I have 5 mana right now. I'm gonna try to do something cool. All right, I'm gonna put down Mountain Pass. Minions can't enter the site on the ground if there's already a minion atop.
Okay.
All right, so instead, sorry, I'm gonna put this here.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna cast Blink.
Ooh. Okay.
So this is gonna go here.
Okay.
And I guess you can't come up here. So you can't come here and attack, right? Unless you turn into
minions
like
can't enter this site if there's already a minion atop of it. So you'll have to get a minion on there.
Okay, cool.
However, that blink card, by the way, it draws you a card. So make sure you draw a card. That might help you here too. So you'll have to get a minion on that site, but that was very good for 2 reasons. My Undyne can't attack diagonally, so it takes me 2 turns. And then even then, I can't get in there. So that was very well played. Nice. You have a ranged, and I'll talk about ranged in just a sec. Immediately after performing a ranged strike, it may take a step. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yes, so ranged, one thing that it does is it can defend against airborne units, but what ranged is as an ability is on your turn when you don't have summon sickness, you can tap and shoot a projectile. Well, not really a projectile, but you can shoot an arrow 1 step adjacent for the power of that minion. So like you could shoot an arrow like without having to move onto it. You could shoot an arrow at me for 2 that way, if that makes sense.
Can you move and then shoot?
No, it's a tap ability. However, this one has like if you read its text, it says immediately after performing a range strike, you may take a step. So that's unique to this minion. So you like, I'll shoot an arrow and then I'll move this way. You can do that.
Okay. Cool. And damage is reset at the end of the turn, right? So I can't just like trick you down. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's not like Hearthstone in that way. Yeah.
Cool. All right, let me try to read this one card.
Sure. But you certainly bought yourself a turn doing what you just did. That was well played.
Oh, interesting. And I moved of this, so this is tapped, right?
Well, you blinked it.
Oh, I blinked it.
Yeah, so you still could you could draw a sight. You could I don't know if you wanted to use its spark ability. Probably not, but you could. It'd be for 2 damage, so probably not.
All right, I'm gonna tap this and do a draw sight, and I guess I will end my turn.
Alrighty. So my polar bears do not untap because they also got flooded, and it said the next time they would untap, they do not. So that counts for me too. Your Pegasus will be good, assuming I don't reflood it. But let's see. So bears are tapped. Maelstrom. At the beginning, I may pull everything in 1 step if I want. Do I want to do that? Let's see. I'd pull in your Pegasus. Like everything would funnel that way. And then this would go back 1. But what's the benefit of doing that for me? I don't think there is a benefit. So I'm going to choose not to do it. It's a May ability, so I'm not going to do it. I will, however, draw a spell. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no. So I'm on water right now. So if I was to move off of this, though, she becomes a 0/0 because she's out of water.
Damn.
So that's something I have to consider is that I could reflood your Pegasus here. But then that means my Undyne doesn't... Well, I could move here. This is water. But as soon as but then I can't move over there. So you playing that Mountain Pass actually makes it really hard for me. You also moved over 2 steps. So like it's going to be like 1 and then I'm here, but I still can't even get in there. So my Undyne, I think, is better to use as like a blocker here. So I think I'm just going to leave it there. It's still a big dog, but it has to survive. It has to stay in water. So I'm going to tap with the Wave Shaper.
Oh, and this is flooded.
It's in my body of water. Yeah, it's adjacent. So I'm gonna flood here, It'll tap down your archer, which will not untap. Your avatar will be fine, but that gets flooded. So my body of water is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. On the Undyne. God. I'm gonna move the Undyne here. I'm then gonna spend 3 of my 5 mana and cast a Font of Life, which reads, each ally heals an amount equal to the number of sites in its body of water. That includes my avatar. God. I'm gonna gain 9 life.
God.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoo! Big heal. Big heal.
That's crazy.
I can't do anything else because I'm all tapped, so I will pass the turn to you.
You're just suffocating me.
I'm drowning you. So yeah, with your Pegasus, you could attack my polar bears, and I couldn't do anything about that. You could attack my avatar. I wouldn't be able to do anything about that. I did go back up to 13 life though, so that's not as helpful here. You could also maybe move back and use it as like a potential defender on a subsequent turn, because your Pegasus, if it was here, could defend this way. Like if I was to attack into here, you could block. It would take you a couple turns to do that though, but right now your threat is my Undyne getting in here, since I tapped down your archer.
So when you like if Undyne goes to attack,
yeah.
So it will attack basically me and do the death blow, right? But
yes.
If I put a minion down, would it help or?
So yes, I would just suggest that you put the minion here. The reason for that is on my turn, if I flood this again, it's going to tap everything that's there, and then I'll just get in. Yeah. So you'd put the minion here, and then the way that defending works is similar to move and attack. You can move and defend. So if I move and attack here to attack your avatar, you could move a unit that's here to defend and chump the damage. So you'd probably chump, or it'd probably die, but you would survive for a turn. Unless you have something with lethal or something that could actually kill my Undyne. And again, if you have a way to pull my Undyne off of water, it's terrible. So like if you move it over here, it doesn't die, but it's a 0 power. So if you had like that blink, for example, oh no, that's an ally. Teleport, I think you could have teleported my Undyne like over here, or I don't know. The fact that I have this flooded, makes it pretty.
The teleport would probably be best. That was early.
Yeah. It's like trying to get this out of water is usually best.
Does the mountain pass effect not count anymore?
No, there's still a minion on it. Oh, you're right. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot that's a mountain pass. So I can't even enter there. Oh shoot. So okay, my Undyne is more of a defender in this case. Wow, I totally missed that. So I can't get in there. I'll have to cast a spell or shoot like a projectile to kill you. Gotcha. Yeah. Sorry, I missed that. Okay. Tap to draw sight. The silent passing of the turn. He's locked in. Let's go. And thanks for, because I would have just attacked you and then that would have been illegal.
I got you.
Illegal. Do I want to move everything within my body of water 1 movement? Yeah, I think just for the, like, I guess what I'm kind of banking on is maybe your spells are not minions. And then like if you have to pray that you draw a minion to get one on here. So I'm going to choose to say yes. We're going to pull everything in, every minion in 1 step. So this comes here.
Oh boy.
This comes here. Moo is fine. I'm going to draw a spell for turn. Okay. Okay. I'm going to tap to use the Wave Shaper Flood. I'm going to flood here.
No.
Tap down your Skirmishers of Moo. They still fight, like if I attack like this, just so you know, like your Moo still like defends itself, but my Undyne is at, I think, 9 power. Ugh. So I'll kill your guys. So now I'm hoping you don't draw more minions that I can get in there. That's kind of my aim here. I will move my polar bears 1 step here. And I have 5 mana. I will spend 2 of it to play a polar bears here.
No!
And I'll pass to you. So you can see though already, even though you've been at death's door for like 2 or 3 turns, like getting the death blow can be hard. Oh, you got it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Okay, and you have stealth. So stealth, I have to be honest, stealth is probably the keyword that I know the least about. But it's essentially like until your minion interacts with the realm, meaning like deals damage to a site, deals damage to a unit, uses an ability, it's stealth and I can't target it. But it can block and stuff like that. But I can't like target to deal damage to it. Unless it's like an AoE effect that happens to deal damage to everything. It's stealth, so to speak.
Cool. Okay. So that's good now. Guess I'm gonna just do this.
Okay.
So I have extra mana.
Yes, sir.
Gonna use this.
Okay.
So
On the polar
you're
bear.
gone.
Yep. Sounds
Polar
good.
bear's gone. And I'm gonna move and attack.
The polar bear?
Can't I just keep attacking the site here?
You could, yeah. Now it's a matter, do you want to kill my polar bears or do you want to deal damage to my life that's at 13?
You know what? I'll kill the polar bears.
I think that's a good move.
And I guess I'm gonna have to enter.
All right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Flood's fun.
That's so annoying.
It's a lot of fun. And wait till you see Plague of Frogs.
Oh no.
That one's really fun. It's not in this deck, but it's really, really cool. And I would pull in your Pegasus. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna say no. I'm not gonna do it. And I will draw. So I think I'm just gonna have to live with 5 mana the rest of the game and just keep drawing sights and tapping you down. And I think I drew the card. I was hoping I drew this. And I think it works. So let's see. I think it does. Yeah. Okay. I think I still have it, but I'm just gonna have to do it a little different. So I'm going to. All right, Mike. I think I found it, and I hope you appreciate. This is kind of a cool little combo here. But I'm gonna tap.
Yep.
And I'm going to flood this site. So it's gonna tap down your Midnight Rogue. I have 5 mana. I'm going to spend 2 of it. And I'm going to use Riptide. Riptide says, target water site pulls in an above ground unit that it's adjacent to, and then I draw a card. So what I'm going to do is have this water site pull in your Midnight Rogue. Although, wait a minute.
Hold on.
It's stealth. Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah. I don't think you can do anything until I move, right?
But it's target water site pulls in an above ground unit it's adjacent to, which is not a target unit. To the codex. Hang on. I have a feeling this would still work, but let's see.
Let's just do it. I think it makes sense.
Again, correct me in the comments if you guys think that is not how the card should work. But to me, I think it's one of those things where that's like, oh, that's an exception of getting around that. Because there's a lot of cases of that in this game where some words get around things. So thanks for being cool with that. But I assume that it can. What that will do is pull this over here. I will draw a card. And I guess I'll go ahead and draw a spell. And then, although my Undyne is a 0/0 right now, because it's off of water, it doesn't kill it. But I'm going to move an attack into your avatar, getting back into the water, and hitting you for 1, 2, 3, 4, 9.
Oh wait, with the Riptide, pulls in an above ground unit it's adjacent to. So do you get to choose like where it gets pulled, basically?
Yeah, it says target water site. So this is the target water site.
Yeah, I thought you flooded up here. Never mind.
Well, I did to make that a water. Pulled that, and the reason I made that a water is so that. Well, not even that. This doesn't have to be water for me to use the Riptide. I can pull it. Like if this was just land and you were here, I could pull into the water. The reason I need this flooded is that this minion has 0 power if it's not in water. So when
the Riptide, it has to target a water site.
This is the target.
It pulls in an
yeah, I target this.
Okay, I got you.
This pulls in a unit and then this will attack, and when it gets in here, it becomes a 9 and swings in for that.
It's crazy, like the words I just can't understand sometimes.
No, dude, it's a lot. It is a lot, and it's in this game, it's more about like Riptide and stealth. Like, well, how does this interact with that? That's where like the complexity is. But once you learn it, you're like, okay, now I know forever how that works because it got explained to me one time. Assuming that's how it works, I am able to pull your guy off of your mountain pass, which was a great defense. But now I got in, and I extend a handshake. Good game, Mike. Hey, for your first match though, what do you think?
Dude, that was crazy.
It's fun, right?
Yeah, super fun.
Woo! Yeah, so
dude, like good game, man.
Yeah, you too. And this is, again, these are the starter decks. Like if we, not that there's chaff in these, like this Maelstrom, this Undertow, these are played in meta decks. It's a lot of fun. And if you get really mad, there is the button at the top that says flip table. So you can go and flip that if you want. It's not much of a flip. It kind of throws it into like a abyss, but there. Okay, welcome to Tabletop Simulator.
Wow.
It's not simulating any tabletop I've ever played, but dude, Mike, thank you so much for playing. Thank you for joining, and let me record a video here on Wizards of Fun. I'm happy to have you in the game, and it sounds like you picked up some physical cards. So, whoa, what's going on here? We playing some blackjack, Mike?
Dude.
We playing some Texas Hold'em? Oh, on to the next one. That's a good table flip. That's great.